I'm just gonna record a voiceover. I'm taking an OPK and just a regular pregnancy test from Easy at Home right now. I couldn't film any actual audio in this because everyone was swarming the bathroom and it was just so loud and everything. And so, anyway, like I said, I'm 8 DPO and I'm just gonna say I'm having no symptoms. I am still having the constant burping and wind, which is super annoying, but whatever. And I am continuing to have little cramps here and there, but I'm just gonna say those are nothing because I'm pretty sure that I feel little pinches and pokes here and there all the time, and I'm just sort of reading into it too much. Otherwise, I'm not feeling anything out of the norm. So let's take a look at the processing of this. And then, of course, my husband goes into the bathroom and turns on the lights, so now we have shadows. I am looking at the OPK first, and as I see in observing this line, it is super, super faint. I don't know why I was looking at it more than that. It's really low, is what I'm saying. The test line was really faint. So we're just going to look at this one for good measure, but I knew not to spend too much time on it because my OPK was so faint that I knew there wasn't even going to be anything to look at. But I thought I'd take it over to the window and just have a look in natural lighting because who knows, you know? I'm saying here that this is too faint for this to show any kind of line, or any kind of positive. So we will wait for tomorrow is what I said there. So on to 9 DPO. Siri, set the timer for 3 minutes. And I can't really tell you anything about symptoms right now because yesterday I put my back into spasm. It's been great. I think it's my psoas muscle. I can't take ibuprofen because I'm in the freaking 2-week wait, and so it's affecting my ability to breathe, which is why I probably sound a little weird, but anyway, I've been so focused on being in such an extreme amount of pain in my back that I have not been able to symptom spot or anything like that. There's nothing that's reliable for me to say I feel really normal. I feel super chill. I haven't had any pregnancy dreams. I don't have any indication that I'm pregnant, but there's still a chance. So what the heck? I am still having the wind. It's not super crazy, but it is there. I just feel normal. So I took an OPK and a pregnancy test. I'm gonna look at both of them once my timer is up. I am actually taking OPKs right now because I wanted to test out an entire cycle post-ovulation using daily OPKs with first morning urine, because last cycle had me really wondering, okay, what does actually all my OPKs look like at each stage of my luteal phase? So that's the only reason I'm taking them. I just want to have one full luteal phase where I just see what my OPKs look like. I'm curious to see. So, but I'm going to look at the OPK second. I want to look at the pregnancy test first because I want to obsess a little bit and pretend I have line eyes for just a second before I face the facts. Okay, so. Okay. Oh, this is super negative. This is dead negative. Let's look at the OPK. Yeah, this is a very faint OPK. So I think we've got nothing so far. I'm sort of at a place right now where I kind of hope that we don't conceive this cycle so that I can focus on rehabbing my back, because I really don't know how long I'm going to be out of commission. I don't know how long I'm going to be in spasm, and I would really freaking like to take ibuprofen. Okay, this is something I have to do. I have one Clearblue digital 6 days sooner test. It has the same chemical sensitivity as a first response, and I'm gonna dip this now just to see that it's negative, so that I can assume that I'm 100% not pregnant right now, because my back is so bad I can't breathe. So I need to be able to take ibuprofen, and I gotta get a time at the doctor to see if I can get some muscle relaxants or muscle relaxers. And I want to be able to say whether or not I am pregnant today. So, what a weird twist of events. Okay, we dip until it starts to blink. Honestly, I 100% want that to be positive, but I 100% need it to be negative, because I've got to get my back better. And I need to be able to sleep, and I need to be able to breathe. Not to mention I need to be able to take care of my kids. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes, I guess. Okay, I don't even know if it's been enough time yet, but I think it has. Not pregnant, so that's that. Not pregnant. I know there's still time, but right now I need to focus on my physical health. So this is a blessing, I think. Hey guys, my back is doing a little bit better. By the way, I broke my microphone, so I've been using headphones to use that external microphone. Ugh, so hence this. But back is doing a little bit better. I've gotten on a medication regimen that seems to be really working. Stretching, resting. Hopefully things will be back to normal next week. But I'm 10 DPO and we're gonna take a test. I'm feeling no symptoms. I don't feel pregnant at all. I feel chill, like I feel so much different this cycle compared to last cycle. I had a weird dip in my basal body temperature chart. Here's my chart right now, and just like a word to the wise, this chart is a mess. The periwinkle line is my resting heart rate. That is completely accurate. I get it off of my Fitbit every night. The orange line is my Apple Watch, and that is accurate. You know, it takes my temperature every night. So I had a really steep incline a couple days ago on it, and now like a really steep dip on it, but that's normal. If you guys have heard any of my videos, I hate this Apple Watch. It just takes me on a roller coaster ride every cycle. The dark blue line are my internal temps, but they are only accurate starting from 1 DPO. That's when I started retaking my internal temperatures. Also, cycle day 1 is accurate because I did temp on cycle day 1, but cycle day 2 until cycle day 12, which is my ovulation day, I either completely skipped temping or I've put in dummy temps in my chart. And the reason I did that was on ovulation day, I was trying to force getting crosshairs because I knew I ovulated that day. But that didn't work. I should just delete that entirely. But the cycle day 2 temp, the really, really low one, I put there so that I could see my orange line more clearly. Because if I don't have that low temp, my Apple Watch temps pre-ovulation were so low that it just looked like a flat line on the base of the graph. That was like a huge explanation for what's going on here. But I just wanted to show you guys, like my temps are just down. They're actually super low for this time of my cycle. And I thought in particular that was weird. I was afraid I was going to have to discard these temps because I slept on a heating pad for the most of last night. I would have thought that would have raised my body temperature artificially, but instead all my temps are down. So I don't know what's going on, but I feel 0% pregnant and I have no symptoms. I have nothing to report. So we're going to dip these two and we're just going to do it. So here we go. There will not be a good time lapse of the processing of these tests because 2.5 minutes into filming it, my camera tipped over. So apparently my camera is struggling as much as my back is right now. Let's just take a look at this pregnancy test first. Let me just check the stick handle. Yes, this is pink. Okay, so let's take a look at this test. Drats. Totally dead negative. And let's take a look at this LH strip. Interesting. This is like a decently dark OPK. I think that if I saw this OPK and I looked at it before looking at the pregnancy test, I would have thought maybe I would have gotten a faint line on this pregnancy test. Because for 10 DPO, this looks like a dark LH line. This is about as dark as it was-ish at 12 DPO last cycle when I thought, oh, I'm not pregnant, and then I realized I was. So I'm really interested to see how my LH lines play out this cycle. Let me show you guys. Yeah, see, there's no nothing. That do be a negative test, my friends. I was putting these tests in my book, and look at that hardcore evap on 9 DPO. That's wild. I'm surprised. I never got evaps on easy at home before until I got this batch. And look at the die run on 8 DPO. Hey guys, I'm in my laundry room right now. I'm just gonna film a couple seconds here while my tests are processing just to say I have no anticipation of these being positive in any way. I'm not having any symptoms whatsoever. I feel just like a total normal me. I have not had any pregnancy dreams yet. So that to me is like I feel like that's my body's way of communicating to me that it just didn't happen this month, and that's fine. It's totally fine. I have to rehab my back anyway, but we're gonna ride it through. We'll take a look at these tests. If they're negative, I'm going to assume we did not conceive this cycle, and then I'm just going to continue to temp and wait until next cycle, and then we'll come up with a plan. I don't know. I feel very neutral and calm about the whole situation. The one thing that I guess that has me thinking is that yesterday my temps both dipped a lot. Well, at least my Apple Watch did. And then both my temps sort of went up a little bit today. When I compare my charts to previous months, they're all about the same, pregnancy or not. So it's not like it's indicative of anything, but I was thinking to myself, well, maybe yesterday I had an implantation dip. Who knows? But my resting heart rate is down, so all the signs are pointing to us not having conceived. But it's been fun at least to hold on to hope, 11 DPO, who knows? But when these tests are done processing, this cat, I swear you guys. She's so weird. She licks like a dog. When these tests are done processing, we'll go in. Oh my God, she's licking my armpit. We'll go in and have a look, and if they're negative, I'll pop them up on the screen and we will just move on. But yeah, okay, here we go. Okay, I have the tests here. They're just covered up. I'm gonna look at the OPK first. Okay. And that's a pretty dark OPK. That's a decent color OPK. Let's do the easy at home, I guess. No, it's... You guys, there's no way you would see what I'm seeing on this test. I'm gonna try to show you what I'm seeing. Oh my God. There is the faintest line on this test. Can that be an evap? Okay, let's look at the wand foe. There's no way the camera's gonna see what I'm seeing. But these tests are within time frame. But let me turn the camera around and show you guys what I'm seeing, okay? You know what, in natural lighting, what I'm seeing just seems to be an indent. I don't even know how to... Can you guys see that? I must only just be seeing the indents. I think that's what I'm seeing. And I think I'm going to save my money on the digital because I genuinely think I'm only seeing the indent now on these tests. And so we'll just wait and see if there's something a little more compelling tomorrow before I go wasting any money. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so hear me out on this. Bear in mind, okay, so I'm 11 DPO, right? This test is now an hour old, so it is a little bit dry. These tests all here taped down are from my chemical pregnancy last cycle, and apologies for the little coffee stains, okay? Whatever. I didn't think I'd be coming back and looking at these tests again. So check this out. Again, this is from today, and it is dry now, which you can see. It's an hour dry. But I know you guys can see that line there because I can see it. And when I line it up to my early tests from last cycle, it looks kind of like 11 DPO. Come on. It's sticking to my finger. Let me just line it up. It looks kind of like 11 DPO from last cycle. The question is this an evap? And whatever I saw earlier, was that just an indent? Or is this the beginning of a line? I can't. There we go. I can't make out if there's color in that slot. I mean, obviously there's something, but it almost looks like, I don't know. Like even when you look at these ones, it's sort of like darker and then it fades. And that's what this one does. The line starts darker on the left and then fades to the right. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. This is the wand foe. I mean, I can make out this like a little bit of a something on this test. Let's see. 11 DPO for, no, 12, yeah, 11. Let's see, so this was 11 DPO. Okay, so 11 DPO first morning urine is the second test. So you can clearly see the 11 DPO line from last cycle. Where's my finger? Here on this test. You can clearly see the line there. It's faint, but you can see it. But up here, I don't see anything, I don't think. Oh my god, it's chaos here. These are my two OPKs. This was from 12 DPO last cycle when I finally got a line, and this is 11 DPO now. No, you're not going to give it to Daddy. You're going to eat it. Okay, now we've got this little guy here getting in on the action. Sorry guys, it's chaos now. I'm gonna